Ndị be anyị kenekwenụ m unu. Asị m ka ụbọchị nketa mara na anyị na mma. Anyị si ka nke onye chikwelu ya zelụkwa. Anyị dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si were wetara onye bụ ozi. Unu je gị n'ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ gbasata maka ya bụ ife na-ada na-akpọtụ na the old Eastern region ka anyị na-akpọ Biafra land, and ife na-eme na mba ụwa dị iche iche, and ife na-eme n'obodo a. Alright, ozi eji maka ya wee bịa bụ according to the Biafran activist weta ya bụ ozi as he quote. Breaking news. Yoruba nation cries out. Validate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sunday Igboho. Yoruba on the lawn as villagers scattered over banditry attack from Fulani herdsmen. Hear the news in details. Alright, according to update Ajimakia Webeniru, please pay attention to this update. Open Igbo Biafra. Pay attention to this update. Over to you, sir.
What is going on? What is going on? Yorubas are running away from their communities because of banditry. I repeat, Yorubas are running away from their communities because of banditry. In this 21st century, somebody will run away from his ancestral home because of insecurity. That is why we have called on Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu restructure this country. Just in Kwara State, more than 5 days, communities have been fleeing. More than 5 days. Bandits have attacked 3 times, kidnapped a lot of people, and there is restlessness in these communities. You see, if there's an attack in a particular community in the southern part of Nigeria, the people will be afraid to stay in that community. The community have said, police, army, air force, come and save us. Yet, the attacks keep coming. You see, Yorubas are now deserting their fatherland, their ancestral home. In Kwara State, many communities have been attacked. Many communities have been deserted. Mind you, Kwara is Yoruba land. If there is Yoruba nation today, Kwara will be part of Yoruba land. Even Kogi, some places in Kogi, this banditry is still prevalent in these places. Now, the Fulani have said that we and the Yorubas have something in common. It is easier for us to run over the Yorubas with religion, because when it comes to religion, we have something in common. Now, Lataworo community in the Edu local government area of Kwara State, they have deserted that community. People have packed their bags and baggages, run away. We have Kwara North and Kwara South. Mind you, the Fulani still have influence in Kwara State. The Fulani, with the Emir of Ilorin, they still have influence in Kwara State. But Yorubas are majority. Yorubas dominate Kwara South. So this particular Kwara South is where the banditry is serious. Now, to what end? The Nigerian government said that they have captured 2 kingpins linked with Al-Qaeda and Lakurawa. And now we are seeing these attacks in the North Central that belongs to the Yoruba people. We have said that anytime that the Fulani is losing political power, they want to consolidate on other aspects of insecurity to make sure they destabilize the country. Look at the pattern under Jonathan. When Buhari and El-Rufai did a lot of things, they said we are bringing 3 million people or this and that. We are bringing our brothers, monkeys and bamboos will be soaked in blood and all have you. Anytime the Fulani is losing political power, there's always a repercussion. Let me tell you something. Don't underestimate the Fulani, not even northern Nigeria. Don't underestimate them. They are consistent for over hundreds of years. Hundreds of years they have been consistent in this is it jihadism or what? In this campaign. Uthman Danfodio campaign. So they will do whatever it is. You see, Kwara State, I believe Kwara State is gone. It is only restructuring that will get Kwara State back to the indigenous people. The Fulani know that they are foreigners, but they have found a way to enter the people. You see, there's a way you gaslight people. There's a way you infiltrate a people. They forget themselves. They forget where they are coming from. Like our younger generation now, most of them don't know about our culture. So they are not aware of what is going on. That is what the Fulani does. The government of the day have shown that they cannot be able to secure the Nigerian people from these attacks. I tell you. See, let me tell you one thing. Even if Tinubu is playing that big man politics, is beating the Fulani politically, there are places he dare not cross. Tinubu, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, there are places he dare not cross. That is why we have been calling that this man should restructure this country called Nigeria. Because the influence of the Fulani is too much. Let's assume, in my place, young boys now, we have been hearing incidents of kidnappings scare. Before these young Igbo boys started going about kidnapping people, they experienced kidnaps from the Fulani in that area. Fulani came and brought an industry of kidnapping to southern Nigeria, all over southern Nigeria, in the villages, in the rural areas. You go as a person to your village, in no time you may be kidnapped because of the kind of orientation that these Fulani people has brought into southern Nigeria. So what is going on in the south is a pandemic of insecurity. If we do not sit down and look at it critically today, it is going to haunt everybody in the future. Now, in preparation for 2031, because as it is now, except something else happens, North will not see power 2027. It must be a southern president. So in preparation of 2031, if the government of the day does not do the needful to stop these guys from polluting the southern part of Nigeria with their evil, all of a sudden everybody is a bandit, everybody is a gunman. All of a sudden people are kidnapping. Look at Edo State. These Fulani guys kidnapped children. They kidnapped children. Now, for survival now, people have started going into kidnapping. Especially idle people in the village, idle youth in the village. Whenever somebody travels to the village, they take advantage of that fact that you are an outsider. They kidnap you and they collect money from you. That is what the Fulani has introduced in our system. Now, imagine people deserting their village. I don't know whether you understand the seriousness of all this. Imagine people deserting their village, running to where? Yoruba people deserting their ancestral home, running to where? I know why I did not call Southwest, because that is not central, but it is still Yoruba land. Now, if we do not take caution, what should be what should we do in this system? What should we do? Now, use the Sunday Igboho approach. That is it. Use the Sunday Igboho approach. We knew what Sunday Igboho did when Buhari was president. When the Fulani were running helter-skelter, were becoming mad, doing all they could do, Sunday Igboho stepped in and he was able to quench the Fulani madness. If not for the fact that they had a president that is supporting them, they had to chase the guy away, almost killed him. All of a sudden, we have a president. A president cannot protect its people. President is commander-in-chief of the armed forces. President is commander-in-chief of the police, army, and all have you. But yet, the people cannot be protected. Do you know what it is for people to leave their homes, leave everything, their farms, leave everything, and just carry a little they can carry, and they desert their village? For what? Why are the bandits attacking? These are the questions we need to ask. Why would somebody, a gunman, attack a village and kidnap people? We understand that, man, this kidnapping thing at this point in time with the economy, if they kidnap you, now God will help you for you to recover. Nowadays, if they kidnap you, you might not even come out alive. Where is the security? Where is the police? So Sunday Igboho approach is needed. If we don't use Sunday Igboho approach in the southwest, that means we are going to be experiencing the normal thing. Somebody says the Ribadu captured leaders of these bandits. I think one is connected ISWAP and Al Qaeda. There was a national address on that. My brother, those kind of things, if you catch those people, you need to carry an offline action on them. Because you holding them and putting them alive, we don't know tomorrow now. They may disappear into. Look at Tuji Bello. We are hearing that he has been captured. He has not been captured. He has been captured. Those kind of people, if you hold them, you send them to their maker immediately. But yet you are pampering these people. You catch them, you carry them. I don't know what you are doing with them. What information do you want to get from them that the Nigerian army does not have? What I'm saying is that the president needs to do fast and restructure this country, because it seems he is handicapped on protecting the lives of the people. Okay, let's say they deploy the police there. Is the police going to protect the people from any surprise attack? Imagine there's restructuring, because all these things when they happen, now one Nigeria cause my brother. Now one Nigeria cause we have regional system of government, and one Fulani go from one region come into my region and be doing rubbish. One Fulani will be coming into my region and will doing rubbish. Man, it's not possible now. It's not possible now. Because of one Nigeria and lack of restructuring, that's why we're having all these things. The president says state police. Where is state police? Forest guard. Where is forest guards? What is going on? What is the effectiveness of this? Fulanis are in charge of the defense system in Nigeria, and all these things are happening. So why should we trust these guys with even any position in terms of defense? When Jonathan then handle defense, Buhari then handle defense. Now Obasanjo then handle defense. You see, Tinubu them still handle defense. What is going on? If it were to be an Igbo man now, Igbo man becomes the Minister of Defense, and there's IPOB in quotes, and the Igbo man is fighting IPOB. They will say, why are you making an Igbo man Minister of Defense? But yet you are making Fulani for more than 10 years, 20 years now. They have been in that defense, whatever, seat. Nothing to show for it. They have not made any progress. All of a sudden, we don't catch this one. You catch the people, does it mean that their activities will stop? You catch their leaders, does not mean that they will stop their activities. You know the sponsors, the people that are sponsoring these guys, they are the people that you need to hold, prosecute, and sentence them to death or life imprisonment. These are the people you need to prosecute. But you leave the people that are financing these guys, and you're going to be catching their leaders, head boy. If you catch this one now, they'll bring another leader now. What is there? And it is even surprising that some people are like fighting to join banditry, because it is a lucrative business. The Sultan of Sokoto, he's a Sultan in northern Nigeria. Look at your reign, oh your Royal Highness. Look at what your boys are doing. Look at how they have spoiled the whole southern region. Young boys are now copying these guys. Young boys, any small thing now, young boys are thinking of kidnapping their parents or their uncle or whatsoever. You see in the southeast, some people are venturing into kidnapping when they see that when Fulani was running the show in the southeast. However, till now, the government will not catch them. The government will not prosecute them. The government will always act surprised. The government is always investigating. The police are always investigating. Look at what happened in Enugu State. There are some areas in Enugu that you don't go to because these guys have taken over. Even some people in the southeast have also taken over. If you have access to whatever weapon, you can use it and kidnap somebody. Within 1 week, you make 1 million. I'm telling you, this has become a lucrative business. So in the southwest, as it is, like I said, little by little, they are going to be entering the southwest. And their plan, like I said, every region has their own agenda. The Fulani agenda is to extend towards the south and dip their Quran in their Latin culture. They have said it before that we have something in common with the Yorubas. We are not different from them. We have something in common. Yes, it is easier for us to relate with them and override them. There was an affair in Ogun State that went to meet Hausa Muslims. Because he, as a Yoruba person, is a Muslim. He went to meet Hausa Muslims. And he told them that, you see, we have not had a Muslim governor before. Somebody plotting against his people because of religion. That is what the Fulani means that by saying that we have something in common. He told the Hausa people that, I'm your brother. Islam, we are all brothers. Go and get your PVCs so that we can vote for a Muslim governor. I know it is a politician that may instigate that, because that is what politicians normally can do. Heartless people. So what is happening now is a pandemic. We have talked against Sharia law. Secretly, they are instituting Sharia law. All of us, everybody sit down, they focus on ADC and APC. Secretly, they are instituting Sharia law in the villages. You see, they are radicalizing people in the villages. And these things are happening before you know it, before you don't know it. Now, imagine a bandit now attacks a community. Or there's attacks, kidnappings. You hear say, they kidnap this person, they kill that person. They put fear in your mind. They put fear in your mind and you run away. Most people will not want to come back. Now, they have succeeded in making sure that your mind is not in your ancestral home anymore because you are afraid of any unforeseen circumstance. They said that the people called on the security agencies, yet the security agencies did not come through for them. So the fear is there, and they will not want to risk their lives. So now these same people will start pushing for some reforms, Islamic Muslim reforms. That is Kwara State. I am telling you how the Fulani will be able to enter in a particular place and establish themselves. They come in a place, they put fear. After they put fear, you run away. They see you have run away. Okay, they sit down. They study the environment. They start putting one or two reforms. They start telling you that we have come in peace. Even the people they kidnap, they will use them and send a message. Now they'll be promoting Islamic ideologies and whatsoever. Most of these people are sponsored. They are sponsors. The Nigerian government will not tell us they don't know their sponsors. They don't know the people that have been accused of sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. They will not tell us. Even those that are serving in government. What did Jonathan say? Jonathan said that Boko Haram is in my cabinet, not government. Boko Haram is in my cabinet. Tells you how close it is. The cabinet of Boko Haram. So as we speak now, many people are deserting their villages. What can the government do? The governor of the state has little or nothing to do. I see people attacking him that they are giving him 7 days to do this, to that. My brother, show me here. Your 7 days go elapse. Except you take the Sunday go approach. It is the Sunday go approach that will solve everything, every doubt. You clear everybody's doubts. When we had this ESN in the Southeast, before they now monetize it, politicians now are hijacked it. Politicians, fear politicians. The biggest problems we have, insecurity in Nigeria, politicians. ESN was doing a wonderful job. You see that in the bushes, there's no kidnapping of anybody. People are Fulani, when they see, they run away, they take off in the Southeast. When Igboho was there, the fear of Igboho was the beginning of wisdom. I'm telling you. You see, I believe that the Yorubas, when they are ready to secure their land, they will secure so. What I'm telling you is that in preparation for 2031, all these things happening, you will see more of it because the Fulani never loses power. The Fulani make sure they make your government unstable. They destabilize your government. This coalition, they weaken Fulani because Fulani then get plan. They will plant something in you and expect that thing they plant to destroy you. The consciousness of kidnapping and causing insecurity has been planted by these guys from northern Nigeria. And everybody is venturing into kidnapping. You can't stay in the village anymore because stay in the village, my brother, people looking at you, they're not looking at you with clear eye. With the way the economy is, with the way everything is costly, with the way, with the pressure. See, the economy on that Tinubu, man, is getting hot. I saw a Tinubu supporter this morning. He spoke to me. He said he loves what I'm doing. I said, oh, thank you very much. He said, but I believe. Do I believe that Tinubu can make things better? I told him I only believe that Tinubu can restructure Nigeria, because as it is now, transport don't increase, house rent don't increase, electricity don't increase. You they send money, receive money, it don't increase. Food stores don't increase. Health charges don't increase. Buying medicine don't increase. Everything is on the high side. Increase. There's nothing else. Increase. Now the question is, what are we going to do with all this increment? What should be done? That is the question. Now when you go to the village now, it is even worse. So anybody that has an opportunity, say village now, see village, see police station. Village feed like 1 kilometer to the next police station. And that police station, they might not be that equipped. The people, the police, the anti-robbery, anti-kidnapping unit of the police might be even doing overtime before they meet up with this and this and this, before they finish this investigation, that investigation, something else. They will have been tired out. In Nigeria, we don't have enough security officials to protect the people. The government of the day, they will allocate a lot of policemen to one politician while the people are not being protected. Look at the convoy of the... So, what the government needs to do is to employ the Sunday Igboho approach. I've said it to. Employ Sunday Igboho approach. It is only if you employ that approach that you can see things change. But if you do not, my brother, it is sorry. Sorry for you and sorry for everybody. At this moment, it is an aberration, an abomination for a southerner, for somebody in Yoruba land, in Southwest, for them to flee their father's home because we decided to align with northern Nigeria. A Yoruba person. When it happened in Enugu State, I said, wow. So me, I have my ancestral home. That is outright war. That is war. What is happening in Nigeria? What is happening in Nigeria? I hope the president listens to the plea by the people. He will not bring in Sunday Igboho, but what he can do is that he can employ a kind of measure of dealing with these people offline. You don't deal with bandits in 2025. This time, you don't deal with bandits online. You deal with them offline. There's some villages in Benue State that they don't come online and start saying that you have been attacked. If you attack them, they don't say anything. But when they catch you, they will not say anything. I'm telling you, when they catch you, they will not say anything. They will give you the Sunday Igboho and ESN approach. Whatever you want to call it. But enough is enough. See, the Fulani, you see why I support the restructuring of Nigeria and Tinubu doing so is because he's dealing with the Fulani. Anything that has to do with like suppressing the Fulani from Nigeria, taking their grip of power from Nigeria, man, I'm in for it. Although Nigeria has a long way to go because these guys have infiltrated every sector, nook and cranny of the country. Why would the president... Don't you know that the president is afraid of the Nigerian military? The president is a bloody civilian, you don't know. How come we are having people planning coup plotters? Soldiers will remove a president. Should the president be GCON and GCFR? So the president knows that, see, if we can be able to remove the influence of the Fulani in our security apparatus, my brother, we'll have done over 50% of the job. But they are the soldiers and everything.
Ndị be anyị ngwadalụ niile nụ dịka unu si wee sola n'iru akwụkwọ n'ihe nke anyị na-eme na Eastern News 24. Ka efi were ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile nụ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Ka efi wee ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife drọpụrụ ife iche n'ụdị nke gị ngwa nke mesịa na ụmụnne m.